Here's a creative, celebratory piece about the upcoming season of 1000 Pound Sisters. Feel free to let me know if you'd like a version with more direct quotes, deeper dramatic breakdowns, or a spoiler-free fan theory section. It's here, the next chapter in the life and journey of the dynamic sisters from Dixon, Kentucky. The show we've watched through heartbreak, triumph, setbacks, and raw truth is back. Season 8 of 1000 Pound Sisters is officially launched, and if you thought things couldn't get bigger, bolder or more unpredictable, buckle up. A new season means new beginnings, new obstacles, new drama, and new hope. They've teased it, the fans have waited, and now the lights are on, the cameras are rolling, and the next set of stories is about to unfold. While there were rumors swirling that the show might be ending, the stars themselves stepped in to reassure fans. Tammy Slayton publicly stated that Season 8 is in the works, dispelling cancellation talk. Coming out of Season 7, there were multiple threads: weight loss journeys, health scares, relationships changing, the family dynamic shifting. The show has always been part health journey, part family drama, part everyday life, and those elements are all still present. In Season 8, the show seems poised to bring several exciting developments. Major transformations. We're talking physical, skin removal surgery, further weight loss, and emotional, relational. Family tensions. As growth happens, as expectations change, as roles evolve, the dynamics shift. New chapters in romance, self-identity, career, and of course, the ongoing health story. The raw, unfiltered real-life moments, the ones that made the show resonate in the first plaque. Earlier seasons focused heavily on can we survive this weight, and can we make it to surgery. Now, the story is past that threshold for many of the cast and into the what comes after. The moment you get the surgery, lose the weight, or survive the crisis. Then what? That becomes the new question. Season 8 has the chance to explore that after in real time. When the stakes are life, death, mobility, surgery, family, everything matters. And with the foundation laid, this season can dig into the consequences of past choices. What happens when surgery works, when things go sideways, when one sister moves ahead, when another stalls? There's built-in tension. We know Amy Slayton and Tammy. But beyond them, the siblings, the partners, the extended family are part of the story. As one person evolves, the ripple effects hit everyone. That means we'll likely see growth and conflict, both. One of the reasons the show resonates is because it doesn't feel polished. It's messy, real. While some reality shows shy away from rawness, this one leans in. That rawness gives Season 8 the chance to break molds, surprises us, and maybe make us feel. Here are some of the arcs I anticipate. These are partly based on what we already know, partly speculative, but all rooted in the groundwork that the show has laid. After major weight loss, one of the biggest new fronts is skin removal and what that means emotionally. For instance, Tammy has openly discussed the head-to-toe loose skin situation and the implications. The aftermath of weight loss isn't just about numbers on the scale, it's about identity, body image, medical risk, financial cost. Fans will likely follow that closely. New partners or shifting relationships for Amy and or Tammy. Romantic challenges, dating life, engagement or marriage. Familial relationships evolving, siblings, parents, in-laws. All of these add emotional depth beyond the weight journey. As people change, relationships shift. What does it mean when one sister begins to live a different kind of life than another? When goals diverge. When family expectations don't align with personal growth. These are rich storylines. It's not smooth sailing in this world. Health challenges, medical emergencies, relapse, emotional bumps, those are part of the texture. Viewers will expect the show to address these head-on, not gloss over them. What comes after the initial success moment? So many episodes of the show have focused on reaching surgery, starting the grind. But then, what's the life you build afterward? Career, independence, self-worth, mental health. Season 8 could pivot into these broader themes. Fans are hungry for more. Based on community discussions, there's both excitement and concern about what comes next. On one subreddit. The thing is, it wouldn't make sense for them not to make a Season 8 because it ended on a cliffhanger. That indicates fan investment is high. The show has built momentum. The producers and network likely know this, a vantage point from which to deliver big. It might be more than just reality TV entertainment. Here's why the show continues to connect. For many viewers, the show is more than drama. It mirrors real life, health struggles, family conflict, body image, self-worth. The fact that it keeps going means these themes aren't resolved in one season. Life is ongoing. Watching someone fight for their health, deal with setbacks, wake up to new horizons, there's emotion in that. The show gives a platform to those journeys. It's messy, yes, but that means it feels authentic. Human beings love stories of change. Where someone was, where they are now, what they are fighting for. The show taps into that. Season 8 promises more of it, advancement, evolution, maybe even reinvention. It's not just about Tammy and Amy. The family dynamic, the siblings, the parents, those add layers. Because change affects everyone in the orbit. That makes for richer storytelling. Here are personal hopes, ideas for story threads that could elevate the season. A deep, honest conversation between Tammy and Amy about how their paths differ, without one being right and the other wrong. A segment showing what happens after the camera stops. How do the sisters maintain or rebuild their lives in the real world? A focus on mental health, an area sometimes overshadowed by physical transformation. How do you become you, not just a weight loss story? A sibling or family member arc that stands out, maybe someone who was in the background gets more front and center, showing a new perspective. Recovery from setbacks, not just when things go well, but when they don't, and how that shapes resilience long term. Moments of joy, discovery, normalcy, real, everyday wins, not only the dramatic ones. Because real life isn't only crisis. If you're a viewer, here's how to approach Season 8 to get the most out of it. Watch actively. Reflect not just on the drama, but on how the people are evolving. Be open to nuance. The show may challenge assumptions about weight, health, family, success. Celebrate growth, even small wins. Progress isn't always loud. Hold space for the mess. Real change is rarely linear. Expect tangents, backsteps, surprises. Engage with community. Whether online forums or watching with friends, sharing reactions can enrich the experience. It's worth noting, every season has limitations. Some things probably won't happen, or at least won't play out fully. Instant resolution. Weight loss shows tend to promise transformation, but lasting change takes time. Don't expect overnight miracles. Fully tidy endings. Life doesn't do neat. Season the 8th of May leave threads open, because the journey continues. A focus solely on weight. My bet is the show will shift more to life after weight loss rather than only the weight. Zero conflict. Part of what draws viewers is the tension. It's not just drama for drama's sake. There's genuine friction. But conflict is likely still part of the package. To witness evolution. The sisters and their family are at a stage where the what next is as compelling as the get there. To follow real-life stakes, health, relationships, family, self-worth, these are heavy, meaningful topics. To support the journey, whether rooting, criticizing, empathizing, the show invites engagement. To feel, laugh, cry, cringe, cheer. This show offers a full emotional palette. To see the unexpected. With growth comes unpredictability. Season 8 might surprise us in ways previous seasons didn't. So here we are, Season 8 of 1,000 Pound Sisters, officially kicked off, full of promise, and heavy with potential. This isn't just another run of episodes. It's a new chapter in a long-term story of two sisters, their family, their health, their growth. If you've watched from the beginning, you'll find familiar faces, familiar themes, but with fresh stakes. If you're new, you'll jump in at a time when things are changing, evolving, and perhaps accelerating. The cameras are on. The stakes are high. The change is real. And the journey continues. If you like, I can draft a full episode-by-episode preview, spoiler-free, for Season 8, or create a fan theory list of what might happen in each episode. Would you like me to do that?